We're live. What's up, you guys? Good morning to those who are tuning in. The return of Cain Velasquez. Who should Cain Velasquez face in his returning fight, possibly later on this year? I think that he should face, warm up fight, someone like Derek Lewis, Francis Ngannou. And if he wins this warm up fight, he should be given the opportunity to right a wrong on his record. The rematch, the long awaited rematch between him and one of the GOATs, Fabricio Verdum. I think the winner of that should face at the time, the current heavyweight champion, which could be Daniel Cormier or Stipe Miocic. Only time will tell between those two. Now, moving along. I think Cain might make a return this year, but later on this year. And that could be the perfect time to, I guess, supercharge the UFC's heavyweight division. Because it's been stagnant for a while. Aside from Francis, there hasn't been much action. And Stipe has been running through his competition left, right, and center, man. I mean, he's defended the belt the most times out of anybody in the UFC heavyweight division, automatically putting him in the conversation of the greatest of all time. But that's a conversation for another day. If Cain comes back this year and he, faces a warm-up fight and then Fabricio Verdum and somehow manages to win against Fabricio Verdum, I think the question of who he faces next will be way more interesting than whatever's happening in the heavyweight division now. Meaning, if he faces Stipe, now we have a true GOAT conversation. Now we know who will be the undisputed greatest of all time in the heavyweight division. If he faces Daniel Cormier, in my opinion, also a GOAT in the heavyweight division, now we'll know the difference between Cain and Daniel. Minor difference. Don't get me wrong, Cain and Daniel are, in my opinion, one and the same fighter, right? The only difference is the cardio aspect of it. Not saying that Daniel Cormier has terrible cardio. It's just you can see when you watch Cain fight that his biggest asset is the unstoppable cardio. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Cain at sea level should be called Cain the Great. Why? That guy is an absolute monster at sea level. At altitude, we've seen the effects that has on him, and he's a heavyweight, so I didn't understand why UFC made that fight at such a high altitude. The previous fight was him and Fabricio Verdum. Now, this is all speculation. We are speeding past the fact that Daniel Cormier probably has the biggest challenge of his career, aside from John Jones, ahead of him, which is Stipe Miocic. And we need to remember the fact that Daniel Cormier is undefeated at heavyweight. Cain Velasquez isn't undefeated at heavyweight. He has 2 losses, one by Junior Dos Santos, the other by Fabricio Verdum. He's avenged the loss against Junior Dos Santos twice already, and I'm pretty sure he'd want to avenge the loss against Fabricio Verdum. However, I think that won't be an easy fight. Why? Fabricio Verdum's jiu-jitsu is easily top 3 in MMA right now, if not number 1. And yes, Cain Velasquez has an insane wrestling pedigree, and his training partner is a 2-time Olympian, along with the fact that another one of his training partners, Khabib Nurmagomedov, is a wrestling monster. I highly doubt that he'd take that fight to the ground with Fabricio. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.